Hello, Lauren. It's me. I'm sure that this is catching you by surprise, but um, I just thought I'd wanted to give you an update on my parents, and um, I wrote this down because this is what I wanted to convey to you. I just thought I would send a quick update on my parents because I know how much you care about others and would want to pray for those that you have personally hurt. Because of the accident, their injuries have continued to escalate. And my mom suffered a heart attack 2 months ago, and as of this morning, is back in the ER with a blood clot in her lungs. We had to cancel Thanksgiving this morning for yet another year. As you know, we spent 3 months in the hospital after the accident. She's constantly in pain. She had half of her stomach removed, half of her small intestine removed, half of her large intestine removed, and half of her colon removed. So, there's issues every day. She will never be able to walk on her own again. And Dad has such severe nerve damage that on some days he can no longer walk either. Neither one of them have gotten a good night's sleep in the past 3 years, thanks to you. As I said, our Thanksgiving has been canceled once again, and we continue to have to deal with the expense of all this, the pain, the loss of work, all the doctor's appointments and the therapies. As you know, we had to sell their home. We had to move. We've moved them twice now. And because of their inactivity and all the conditions that they now have because of their injuries, their health has declined severely. These updates continue to be a source of healing for me and therapy that allows my soul to be free on the good days, and comfort that someday there will be no more pain for any of us, but also that there will be judgment for those of you who spout Christianity and claim to care for people and love God, yet keep things secret and refuse to acknowledge what has happened. It just makes me sad that, I know you were little and you don't remember, but our families adored each other. We did everything together. I was the only one with your mom in there when she was giving birth to you. She was with me when I was giving birth to Jessica. So I still can't fathom how there has been no reconciliation, no apologies. That's the only thing my parents have ever wanted. That's the only thing that my mom has ever needed, was an apology from the girl who caused the severity of this accident. I know at your deposition that you said several times, I don't remember. And I know that you've, told your mother one story, your father another story, and crazy things that are so far from the truth. I have spoken to Christopher. I was very glad that he was the only one that, reached back out with me. We talked for hours. We cried together. He acknowledged the part that he played in it. He apologized profusely. If there's anything I can do, I would love to meet your mom and apologize to her. Can I help you move? He was more than willing to acknowledge all of this. And yet your family refuses to. If it had been my daughter that had almost killed your grandmother, you better believe my family would have been there to bring food, to do anything that needed to be done to help the Holcomb family. But apparently that's not how your family is. And we now know that, because there has been no reconciliation. There has been no asking for forgiveness. There's been no help. There's been nothing. I hope as you sit around your Thanksgiving table this year with your loved ones, you will think about us and the changes that have come to our lives, And also that I have a daughter the same age as yours, a granddaughter that doesn't get to enjoy being out in the country with her grandparents, with her great grandparents, who will never know how my mom and dad used to be before the accident. And as you start this new life with your new husband and all of those things, I just hope that at some point you could reconcile some things, because whether you, well, I know you wouldn't believe in karma, but you would believe in what you sow is what you reap. And I'm sorry, but asking God to forgive you is one thing, but that's only half of the process. And I just thought that you deserve an update of how my parents are doing. My mom has wanted to die so many times in the last 3 years. She's given up so many times. And why she's continuing to live is beyond me. I mean, only God knows what his plans are for her. But there's so many days that she just doesn't want to be here anymore. And it's sad because that's my mom. And we're close. And I can't help her. And it's all because of your recklessness and your refusal to even help heal my mom emotionally by apologizing to her. That's the saddest part of all of this, because we know you didn't do it on purpose. You didn't know that the woman laying out there in the middle of the road bleeding to death was my mother. She was just some woman that maybe you looked at and thought, oh, she's an older woman. She's lived her life. Let me just go on and live mine and never look back. Shame on you, Lauren. And I'm so glad that we have a just God, because all I know is that you will be accountable for your actions and the way that you handle things with my family. And that's all I can hope for. Have a great Thanksgiving.